Hi, welcome to Fish Grind Poker. I'm Ben, a new Microstakes cash game player with the goal of crushing these games and moving up in stakes by studying, analyzing my sessions, and of course by playing some poker. Let's get into it. Well, here is my cash results by stakes. I'm primarily just starting out Microstakes, 1 cent, 2 cent, full ring. I did start with 6 max, and you can see over nearly 800 hands, I only won 33 cents for a 2 big blind per 100 win rate, which is pretty awful. But that 6 max doesn't really work for me. The blinds come around too much, too quickly. I have to play less good holdings. And starting out, I just want to focus on one thing. And for me, full ring works better. You can see I've won $8.58, 60 big blinds per 100 win rate, over 700 or so hands. So it's not the biggest volume, but I'm pretty happy with that. So what I'm doing is using Hold'em Manager 3, and I've also joined pokercoaching.com premium. It's $100 a month. It's Jonathan Little's poker coaching or poker training website, and I highly recommend it to anybody who is serious or semi-serious at least of getting better. And whether you're playing big stakes or small stakes, they've got everything for you. They don't have a ton of micro stake stuff, honestly, but the things that you're learning, the things that you're teaching are still going to be very relevant. Anyway, this is all about my journey trying to get from these super low stakes up to something more like maybe 25, 50 cent or at least 10 cent, 25 cent. I've heard $1, $2 online is really tough, equivalent of like $2 to $5 in a live casino setting. So I'm not sure how I feel about getting up to $1, $2, but 10 cent, 25 cent is a pretty good goal, and that's where my small stakes version of Hold'em Manager 3 caps out at. So again, 60 bucks, well worth it. There is a heads up display, and I do use it, but I don't really use it very much. I more use this program to look at my play after a session is over. So here is the graph. Shows, starting out with the 6 max games, I didn't do very well. I played a couple of sit and goes as well, just while I was getting my feet wet coming back from the 10 plus years hiatus after Black Friday. And after I got out of the 6 max setting, things have gone a lot better. Now that's also because I'm studying and I'm watching videos and I'm trying to really hammer these strategies into my brain so that they become a little bit more automatic. I mean, it is micro stakes after all, but people don't play GTO or game theory optimal very much. One of the most important things you can do is watch the table, watch the players, take notes when they do something really weird, because you don't know who these people are. And there's so many of them that you're probably, even with Hold'em Manager, you're not going to get really deep, relevant stats. So just watch them. Are they passive? Are they aggressive? Are they super aggressive? Things like that. But if I go to sessions here, you can see that over 1,522 hands, I've won $9.97. I put in $25 to ACR, America's Card Room, because I'm in America, but I'm not in a state that has, WSOP or Pokerstars, no regulated sites where I am. So I use this, and I'm very aware that my money could be frozen, the site could go down, anything could happen. It's very shady, iffy, so I'm not really putting in too much, but I think it's a pretty good place to start, and I'm not too worried about it. Today I played 2 sessions, about 268 hands, and I won just shy of $5, and that is pretty good. I have lost some, like this session, I've lost $2.34, and that was primarily due to Queens versus Ace King that I lost a flip pre-flop. This one down here, it was mostly this, where this was my bad play. Now this was on the 11th. Today is the 25th. So 2 weeks ago, this was a six max, one of my six max games, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. I had 9-7 of hearts, and I turned two pair, but that also was the third flush card. He ended up having a flush, and I should have realized that. I should have been scared. He pushed all in on the river, which paired the board, which should have been a little bit scary for him, but I only had two pair. I wasn't worried about a straight. There was a 6-8, but that doesn't make any sense. So that's a situation where I just try to make a hero call, but it was a really bad decision, and that was a bad loss right there of $1.87. So what I'm planning on doing with this channel is just making some fairly short videos. In the future, my next videos, I'll go over some sessions and kind of play out in the hand replayer some of these hands and talk about them. I'm always learning. I'm always getting better. So, you know, I may see some plays that I made that were really bad. There might be some plays that I wasn't sure about that I want to review. And, you know, I'll try to do a little bit of preparation in some cases, like Equilab. I might find out if, you know, pot odds. I'm not really good at that, but I have a general kind of idea. I do need more work on that. I need work on a lot of stuff. Small blind, big blind play, dealing with, you know, check raises, things like that. There's so, I mean, poker is so deep, but that's why I love it. And so far, again, I think I'm going in the right direction. I like the way my graph is looking. I'm up almost $10 in cash. Now, I started with $25. I'm up to $32. Again, I lost some sit and goes that skew this a little bit, but this is just cash. And, you know, if I can keep doing this, I think I'm on pace. I think this is looking good, and hopefully I'll do 2 cent, 5 cent, etc., move up, all that good stuff. But this is just something I'm doing. I think it's good for me to review my play. Happy to share it. And hopefully this is a journey that takes me from fish to shark. So thanks for checking it out. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up. If you really like it, subscribe. That would be awesome. Comments are welcome, but please go easy on me. Don't be harsh. I'm an amateur. I'm a Microstakes player, and I don't know as much as professionals, but I'm learning, trying to get better, putting a lot of effort into it. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much.